Howdy folks, Justin here. I've gotten a lot of requests lately for some arena runs, so I am grand champion of the arena. I have some arena tickets, event tickets, because of the thing, the Bethesda E3 event thing. So let's rock and roll in the Age of Morrowind in versus Arena. We have Spellsword, House Dagoth, House Telvanni. Hand of Dagoth is such an insanely powerful card that I think I'm just going to take House Dagoth. Taking Spellsword would be fun, but for the purpose of this video, let's try to make something work. So Traitor's Flames, Falling Wizard, and Blighted Elite. Blighted Elite's a pretty strong commitment to something super aggressive. Traitor's Flames is super controlly. Falling Wizard's not really an option. I guess we'll go with Blighted Elite. That's the direction we seem to be heading. Nixon Fabricant. I like 3/3s for Drain for 4. I think that's a fine stat line. It makes racing a lot harder for your opponent. Varanus Courier's kind of, weak in the deck running Blighted Elite. These don't really work well together. Grappling Hook is really strong, though, and so I'm going to go ahead and take Grappling Hook. Cradle Crush Giant is just a real strong card. I like Dunmer Nightblade. I like Serethi Scion, actually. I think I'm going to go ahead and take that. Ruthless Freebooter is good if we get Clockwork Scorpions, of which there are quite a few floating around. Battle Dork's not bad. I'm going to take Ruthless Freebooter, though. This is an interesting one. Drain Blood's not bad. Hellstrom Footpad's boring, but puts on the pressure. Clockwork Pilgrim can be a 5/5 for 6. I'm going to go with the Clockwork Pilgrim just for the flexibility. Here, however, I'm going to take... Because I have the Ruthless Freebooter, I'm going to go ahead and take an Ixon Fabricant. I do like... we could actually probably trigger Ash Piercer a reasonable amount of time. We have another equipment to buff things up. We have a Blighted Elite, a Cradle Crush Giant. Clockwork Pilgrim can be a 5-power creature. It's an interesting choice. Aldrune Armsmaster is so appealing, though, because of the charge and the rally. And Temple Conjurer is not bad either. All of these are reasonable cards. I'm going to go ahead and take the Ash Piercer just so I have something on 5. I like all these, too. Thorana's Lawman is a really strong card that can shut down decks. Shadow Shift's not great. Relic Hunter would trigger on my Grappling Hook or my turn if I kill my Dumber Nightblade on my turn. I'm going to go with the 2-drop. Just make sure I got enough of them. Presented with almost the same choice here. This time I think I'm going to take the Thorana's Lawman, even though it's a really slow card. I like having Prophecies, but I'm going Deranged Corpus. I'm going with Deranged Corpus. Lorcan Smith can be pretty good to screw up combat math for your opponent. I'm going to go ahead and take it. Rift and Pillager is interesting if we're like super aggressive. It comes down strong. Thievery is not good. I'm going to go ahead and take Dagoth Dagger, though. Again, screw up combat math for my opponent. Skaven Pyromancer is pretty good at doing that, too. Arcanium Librarian is a funny card. Ashlander Zealot's not bad, especially if I get a rally onto it. But right now, I only have the 1 rally. Not really enthusiastic about any of these. I guess I'm going to take Zealot. I'm going to take Nixox, because that is a huge tempo swing. I'm going to take a Temple Conjurer at this point. Redoran Battlespear is great in Arena. We have 11 picks left. I'm going to take another creature. I think we're good on equipment. Spirit Knife is real strong. I'm going to take that for help my top end out. Satanid Courier can give me a 5-power creature for Ash Piercer, I guess is the only card that cares about that I have right now. Reverberating Strike, though, we don't have any removal, really, so I'm going to take that. Verminous Fabricant. How often are we triggering that? Not often. Bankerai Butcher, we have no orcs. I'm going to take a Lurking Crocodile for another 2-drop. We have a legendary Nakreen, unplayable. Vigilant Giant, huge. And Amor's Keeper. Yeah, I'm into that. I like Hatchery Meddler in Arena. I'll take another one. Mighty Ally is probably the best of these. None of them are really exciting. Ooh, Barrels Ars Tinkering. That's a lot of fun. Playing on Nixox? Yeah, I'm going to take Tinkering. We take a Twin Lamps console. Hand of Dagoth. There's the payoff. Alright, so our curve is a nightmare. But we individually, we have some pretty strong cards. The deck doesn't flow together that well. Maybe Hand of Dagoth will carry us. I'm excited to give this a shot at any rate. Alright. Our first opponent is Reign of Steel. Alright, Reign of Steel, what you got for me? Playing Halalu. We have the Ring, which is good. I'm keeping Hand of Dagoth. Do I just go bonkers aggro here? I'm gonna keep this whole hand. What's up, my friend? My opponent is a Conqueror. A Conqueror. I actually think I lead with Corpus and Shadow Lane in deference to charge creatures. I don't know. I'm not big on leading with anything in Shadow Lane, but I could then take over the field lane with a Mighty Ally. Alright, that'll smooth out my curve. Yeah, we're just playing the Corpus. We're just getting in there. See if my opponent's got the execute. So this trades with every 2-drop that he could be running that I can think of. I'm ready to rock and roll. No play. Oh, you were gonna fall behind, my friend. Swing. Yeah, we're just putting on the gas here. Is that trigger? It does not. All right. Well, it's a 3-color deck. Like, you know, what can you expect? Next turn, I can Lurking Crocodile, Dagoth, Dagger. It's going to demand an answer from my opponent, which should clear the way for Hand of Dagoth. I mean, even if they Javelin it, right? Like, that's not great. Okay. So I'm going to do the responsible thing and trade with this. I'm going to swing for more. Then I'm going to play Lurking Crocodile. Just beaten down. Next turn, Hand of Dagoth, and then we can play most of the stuff we draw. Earthbone Spinner on this. On that. Okay. That's fair. Because of Leaf Lurker, do I swing into this with this? I think I do. I think that's the move. And then I'm going to play Hand of Dagoth. On 4. Fair and balanced. Alright. So this could get Javelin. I still hit for 3, and I play an Enamor's Keeper, I guess. Earthbone Spinner is not... I'm still pushing 8 damage here. A little message from somebody. Okay. Okay. Reverberating Strike Swing, I think, is my best move here. See if we get a Prophecy. We do not. Alright. So, now Leaf Lurker keeps us off lethal. This doesn't have Breakthrough anymore. Maybe I should have traded and advanced my board, but like the greedy part of me is like, oh, let's save an Enamor's Keeper for that sweet Exalt. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a 4-9. Barrelzar's Tinkering off the top? That is not a Barrelzar's Tinkering at all. Well, welcome to Disappointment Alley, my friends. Getting blocked here at the end. Riyadh Battle Mage is a card I've always wanted to have working constructed. Okay, shut off my rally. Charge creature. Oh, Moonmoth Castaigne. Okay. Well, we're in rough shape here, actually. We are not looking good. Barrelzar's Tinkering could be lethal. There's Twin Lamps console. Alright. Alright. Well, let's do the thing. Alright. Got a couple ways to pull off lethal here. We do have some items in our deck that could screw up math for our opponent again. We know they have another guard, which is part of the reason I was excited to see the Twin Lamps console. Javelin. Into cheap guard. Into prison ship. Wow. Okay. Once again, Barrelzar's Tinkering is lethal. The Ronald's Lawman. Alright. We got a 6/6 with Ward. Our opponent's making it happen, though. They still have another guard creature in their hand. That they generated from Moonmoth Castellan. Maybe I made a mistake in assuming that like race was the only option against this opponent. My deck's not really set up to do much besides race, though. Okay. Wow. You killed yourself. Unless you don't swing. Wow. My opponent is actually running Calm?
My family has endured enough. Behold my brilliance.
No, I'm not going to swap anything's power and health. Opponent at 2. Our reach virtually non-existent. What kills us? I think the guard they got, Moonmoth Castellan, huh? Barazar's Tinkering no longer lethal. Hlalu Oathman for a card. Okay. Swings and rallies. Actually, Barazar's Tinkering is still lethal. Cradle Crush Giant. What does that do for us? Oh, that kills our opponent. That works. That works. That'll do, pig. That'll do. There we go. All right. Well, we took that one. We'll be right back for another one, guys. All right. Game 2 versus Arena. Getting queued up. Getting some weird lag stuff from the servers today. I think I'm using those words correctly. All right. Well, our next opponent has a lovely Crusader avatar. They're playing also Dagoth. They have the ring. That's not ideal. Do I have my Serethi Scion? I'm keeping Scape and Pyromancer. That's not a good hand. Feldamore, the Untouchable. So, what is Arena like these days? I don't know. I mean, like, I play a fair amount of Arena. It's, really swingy. I don't know. It's not great. I have to admit, it's not great. I wish the card pool was bigger. I wish Rally was less snowbally. There are some cards that are just so much stronger than everything else you can do. It's a little crappy. I'm gonna play myself a Mighty Ally and then take that off the board. Didn't trigger. That's okay. We weren't super expecting it to. Now I can take out a 4 toughness minion if I have to. Might use Spirit Knife later to get back into the game. Okay. Well, Scam Pyromancer welcomes you. Alright. Opponent has a 0-cost card in their hand. See what it is. Maple Shield would be kind of annoying right now. My plan right now is just next turn to play a Clockwork City Pilgrim, which is kind of a crappy plan. But then I can follow it up with another Clockwork City Pilgrim and a Lorcant Smith, or just a Clockwork City Pilgrim Exalted. I guess I'd like to draw Hand of Dagoth, I suppose. Redoran Enforcer. Wait, that's the wrong house, my friend. Yeah, it's gonna be this guy. We swing, we play a Pilgrim, we pass. So, if we're playing for a little bit longer game, it's almost certainly better to just exalt this guy. Oh, I guess we're about to find out if my opponent has a curse, perhaps. Or a... Well, I think we're about to find out what my opponent's 0-cost card is, unless it's the silence effect. Oh, it's a Nord Firebrand. No, it's a Deranged Corpus? Okay. Reverberating Strike into Lorcant and Smith holds some appeal.
Let's see if we can't regenerate
Should make math a little bit harder for my opponent. And getting value off Lore Canton Smith is something we want to be doing. And we didn't have to waste our Exalt there. We have Spirit Knife if my opponent is going to try to stop us with something big. We're only advancing 9 a turn that way. I guess, what do I want to draw? I want to draw Serethi Scion and play it and this Exalted just to maximize my advancement of the board. What are we fearful of? Giant Bat would set us back quite a bit here. Hand of Dagoth, we don't have an answer to in the deck, really. Opponent went Greed. And they have a Paralyze. That's the card they got. Huh? Well, we drew the Serethi Scion. So we're going to stick to the plan. We're playing that over there because I don't want it just getting killed willy-nilly by a charge creature. And then we have Thorana's Lawman next turn. Right now, scheduled to get a huge buff. Cliff Racer would be not great for us. Now, as far as I understand it, Feldemort is the less successful and less like magically inclined brother of that guy who kept trying to get Harry Potter into his van. He who shall not be named because he's on a sex offender list. Okay.
Let's see if we can't regenerate.
All right. Okay, well that's pretty good. Grappling Hook is a thing we could do. Instead, I'm just going to play Thorana's Lawman, who has a 6/6 guard with Ward. Should do pretty good in this position. My opponent, what do I not want to see? I mean, a silence effect isn't the end of the world. They can't play Dagoth Ur for a few more turns. Clockwork Scorpion, I can hit with a Spirit Knife if I can't just kill my opponent.
Don't care to wield.
They don't have Archer's Gambit, do they? We have exactly lethal.
My family has endured
So I guess we go for that. Or no, wait, we have exactly lethal. Okay. Yeah, you can move, my friend. And there we go. That was pretty good. We'll be back for another one. Alright, we are rocking and rolling in versus Arena. 2-0 at the moment. What are some secrets of Arena? I mean, I don't know. Trade when you can do so and keep your own creatures alive, or your opponent has a drain or lethal creature that's going to cause you to lose more resources or the game itself in a matter of turns. Other pieces of advice. Save your removal for must-kill targets. But if you're going to have to sink 2 or more creatures into a creature, I mean, like, all other things being equal, like, I think a removal spell that can target a lot of things should be tried to cast on something that casts the same amount as it. This is not a combo. But I think I still have to keep Skaven Pyromancer. Like, don't trade 2 creatures into a creature if you have a removal spell in hand for it. Unless then you want to play a creature.
I seek the poet god's wisdom.
Oh man, hit the rally here, please. Just one time. Just one time rally. Ugh. That sucks. Next turn I might actually just play Skaven Pyromancer.
If you're looking for trouble, you'll find it.
Yeah, I'm definitely playing Skaven Pyromancer.
Let's heat things up. You are not worthy.
Gonna lose my friendo here, and he's gonna get a rally, which is unfortunate. Yep. We are falling behind here, and these guards, oh my god. Nyxhound Fabricant. So this is one of those 2-for-1 things. How badly do I need to get that off the board? I would argue not that badly. Okay, so opponent Drain Guard Guard. We are playing against a deck likely to be running Thorana's Lawman. I can tell you that much. Breton Conjurer. Alright.
If it wasn't valuable, they wouldn't lock it up.
Just gonna play my critters. I have Cradle Crush Giant next turn, which I don't want to play anywhere.
The Warclaws earn their pay.
2 Moons Contemplation. I mean, we can race, right? Just play the Blighted Elite.
This find belongs to me.
What's the worst thing that happens? Like, I mean, I guess an Ice Storm is pretty bad for us. What do I want to draw? That Ash Piercer? Ash Piercer would be pretty sweet. Divine Fervor. Wow. We're getting spicy. Getting a lot of rallies. Getting a lot of rallies. We got a Thorana's Law, man. We do have the Drain, although it's not worth as much. Well, now it's worth quite a bit again. And, ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, we can definitely race now, right?
This find belongs to me.
I can't play Cradle Crush Giant.
Death to the Tribunal's lackeys.
Alright, 27-8. Dawn's Wrath. Dawn's Wrath will get me. For a Giant Rallied Guard, which is, I hope, his answer to what I've got going on here, we have Spirit Knife. Oh, crap. We can only hit for 7.
Belongs to me.
We just done got Mechanar's Willed.
The Red Orange demand
Alright, go ahead and break another rune. There are prophecies in my deck that can kill you. Barrelzar's Tinkering.
I seek the poet god's wisdom.
Vivek City Pilgrim. Okay. Oh, there's Ash Piercer. Do I just Ash Piercer this and swing?
for Veloth.
Ooh, and then I... Ooh, okay,
For
okay,
Veloth.
okay. I get to play Barrelzar's Tinkering. Alright. What do I got? What do I get? What's my 6-drop? Okay, draws me a card. I'm going to sacrifice this. I'm going to do it again. Give me a 7-drop. Give me something spicy. Do damage to that thing. Damn! Yeah, we'll ping that. Those are some pretty understated 6 and 7 drops. I'm a little bummed by the direction this took. Just rely on a giant guard creature, man. Play a guard creature. Comes in with damage.
Death, I will protect you.
All right, that perfect. Perfect. Play another one. No. I'm so sorry, my friend. Yoink. Yoink. And we finished the game at 27. Perfect. Good game, my friend. We will be right back for another one. All right, Gauntlet run. Gauntlet. What am I talking about? Arena run continues. There was a time when I released a lot of videos for Arena. I thought, because Arena, I love playing Arena. I play more solo Arena than I do any other part of this game. I think that contributes a lot to some of the weird cards I end up putting in decks because I have these great experiences with them in solo Arena. But I play a lot of regular Arena too, and I really enjoy it. I found in the past that people weren't really into my Arena videos as much as they were into regular videos. They also take a lot longer to record. But people have been asking for this, so here we are, rocking and rolling. If I streamed more, I'd play more Arena. Sandra says she understands. I got a nice little combo here. I can play... I wish I had the ring. By the way, Robbie Juve 16. God, I don't need a 16-year-old bragging about their time behind bars. Hell no, beating me in this game right now. But Dumber Nightblade, this iron sword it can give me, can get triggered off the Relic Hunter. So if I play the Dunmer Nightblade, my opponent plays something to contest it, I can then give it a buff with Relic Hunter.
Dawn and dusk, I move as a shadow.
So hopefully, whatever they play to contest it is small enough that they trade, you know, and I'm not just like wasting my time here. No play on turn 1 though. No 2-drops in hand. I got a lot of 2-drops in my deck. I'm trying to curve out here. Cunning Ally, no.
Let's do this.
All right, good. It didn't trigger. So I don't have anything better to do. So unfortunately, I'm gonna do this. Ugh, swinging it in feels so terrible. It would set up for an equip plus another 2-drop and then an Ash Piercer though, so I guess that's what I do with my life. Alright, my Iron Sword gets buffed. It is a +3/+1 now. But I'm not in good shape. I am not in good shape.
There's only so much.
Sarethi Scion.
Have business with house.
Suran Pawnbroker. I could just grappling hook this. My own Sarethi Scion. Yeah, I'm just going to grappling hook this. Lose cover, my friend. Lose cover. So we're playing the control game now. We're going to hit Prophecy Crocodile, which is going to be great. This isn't going to die, and we're going to get to use our Ash Piercer, who's like pretty nuts when he works in Arena from time to time.
Into the fray.
Oh no. Oh no, not this thing again. Paralyze is okay.
My business is
Okay.
none of theirs.
That's not the card I was looking for, unfortunately. But I do get an Ash Piercer. Gotta get that off the table. Playing from behind, so Blighted Lit. I don't feel like playing that. We do have some Drain creatures, though. We got an Iron Sword. Fun fact, that thing that makes Iron Swords used to make Steel Swords, which were +3/+0. More face. We got guards. Put a guard in each lane if I want to.
The day will be ours.
Rift and Pillager. Maybe I just exalt this one. Uh-oh. Put an item on it and trade. Stone Throw.
My business is none of theirs.
Alright. Ashlander Zealot. That's not good either. I mean, I can use the trade, but then, like, what am I doing here? I can only get that toughness up to 4. This seems like something I have to do, though.
This fight belongs.
Maybe just throwing away a guy is okay.
Death to the tribunal's lackey.
I seek Sothis' knowledge.
There's only so much that honor.
So I got Spirit Knife if my opponent drops something big in that lane. Anything besides a Hand to Dagoth, I guess. I can exalt an Enamorous Keeper in 2 turns. I can exalt a Clockwork City Pilgrim to oppose something. My deck does not play from behind very well. Territorial Viper?
You see you waking.
I guess we're going to be okay. So I can get a little greedy here, right? Or maybe I just swords, like, that's 5. That leaves me with 2 Magicka. I can't play anything, but I could follow up with a Spirit Knife. He's got 1 card left in hand. But I feel like it's safe to play this Exalted.
I seek Sothis' knowledge.
Yeah. Just gonna get my rallies going. Got a little greedy. A little greedy. But we're still at 17. We got perfect. Primo removal in hand. Really? You're unintimidate? Okay.
Join us.
I would love more cards. So I actually can't deal with all this right now, which kind of sucks. But I think we're going to be okay.
For the father of the mystery.
I have Thorana's Lawman in my deck for guard purposes. Elixir of Conflict. Alright, Dragon Slayer. Okay, we want to play Ruthless Freebooter. We want to get in the field lane too.
What have they been keeping safe for this one? Let's see if we can
And through the power of positive thinking, we're going to draw that drain creature and give this guy drain. Swing for 8 drain next turn. It's going to be pretty lit, fam. Alright, we almost got there. We almost got there. I mean, obviously, we're just going to try to kill him.
I sharpen weapons. Don't care to
Exalt this bad boy.
no poetry. Lord Vivek gave me this
Alright.
personally.
We now have 24 damage on the board. Opponent's got a bunch of cards, but there's nothing they can't play Dagoth. There's nothing else they could have to kill us this turn with 11 Magicka and a charge off this that I can think of. Nixox into Desperate Conjuring into Tinkering.
Ruptga guides my hand.
I got nothing, man. I got nothing. This is a shackle equipment?
Bearing gifts.
Okay. Ooh, and to finish off?
Onsi's bright blade.
No.
By Onsi's bright blade.
Okay. Alright, so this looks pretty good. Sorry about the voices upstairs, guys. We got some people in town. There we go. Success! 4-0. We'll be right back. Alright, took a small break. We are back for another one. Sandra and I signed a contract for a house. Hopefully that goes according to plan. We have an inspection and an appraisal, and if that looks like it's all supposed to, we will be closing on the 13th of next month. Playing against Demean Mug, Rally Colors, and they have the ring. I honestly don't even want to keep Temple Conjurer. Okay. Well, Reverberating Strike is nice. Hopefully whatever they play... Well, 2 Serethi Scions, right? Firepot Spider. Okay. A little less concerned. But could be a ruse, could be a ploy, could be a way for them to try to shut down my influence in this lane. It's the only play they have so far. And there's Hand of Dagoth. Alright, well... Maybe our mighty ally will trigger this one time. It does not. It does not trigger? Are you kidding me? What's the scariest thing here? The Inspiring Kinsman? Ash Berserker. Well, fortunately, we have Reverberating Strike and not a lot else to do this turn. So, we're going to kill that. We're not going to hit a Prophecy. There we go. And next turn, we handed Dagoth our way to victory, right? Use a javelin on my mighty ally right now. I will say, Firepot Spider is getting in damage. There's 3. Mechanar's Will wants my dagger. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna play Hand of Dagoth. Alright, Hand of Dagoth. Let's do this. Let's do it! Look at this guy. That's actually what I look like when I first wake up in the morning. Fireball. Holy crap. That's kind of a combo with Firepot Spider. We have a very fire-oriented deck here.
I ride like the wind.
Rehad Horseman. Oh man, one time Cradle Crush Jump. Oh, well. Actually, that does the same thing. Alright. I will take this all day. All day. Oh, Firepot Spider, you betrayed your master. Utterly disappointing. We have Spirit Knife. Impressive for one without scales. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mechanar's Will, again. Mechanar's Will is not bad, but it's also not done anything to really keep our opponent alive. An unfortunate mistake. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting trapped somehow. Keep our guys safe from charge creatures, I'm sorry. Yeah, good game, my friend. I don't think it's over, necessarily. I don't think it's over. Cast into time. Yeah, you're not dead.
Serve the healing.
You're not dead, yeah. can only get you to 1. Okay. Okay. I can Spirit Knife this, but I think I should just Exalt Enamer's Keeper and give myself access to Spirit Knife for guard removal.
I'm ready for anything.
Okay.
Gore and glory.
I will protect you.
Yep. Dread Bodyguard didn't save the last guy. It's not going to save you either. Nice try, though, my friend. Nice try. There we go. Opponent. Oh, we didn't even get to do any tinkering. Our opponent goes to -8, and we move on to another game. Alright, we're going on to game number 6. So our new place. It's in a pretty nice part of town. It, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, right? Sandra's fallen asleep. 3-bedroom, 3-bath. What else is there to say about our new place? She says it's nice. It's got a nice little carpeted overlook for a window, like a bay window, on the 2nd floor. That's perfect for Celine. I'm gonna keep Mighty Ally in this. Another Redoran opponent. What else? Hardwood floors in most of the house. Fireplace. Kind of a small kitchen. But it's got giant walk-in closets that Sandra's super excited about. We're going to turn 1 bedroom into a computer room, recording room for making videos, and I'm going to put all my books in there to have like a little office lounge thing. Sandra's going to turn 1 room into an art studio for her painting and her drawing and her photography. And what's that?
To hide snacks.
And to hide snacks, she says. We're going to use the other bedroom for us. Gearworks Spider. Wow, I'm going to end up taking a lot of damage from this thing unless I draw Skaven Pyromancer. Dagoth Dagger. Well, let's just play this. My opponent's going to play Redoran Battle Spirit, aren't they? And it's going to be super, super sad. I'm going to hit a Prophecy. Except I think this is the only Prophecy in my deck. So when I'm judging your cards for Arena, here's some actual Arena tips instead of talking about my house. I do not take Prophecy into account when picking cards. I just don't think... I think finding cards that can play for the board is the best way to win. Yeah, that's really all there is to say. No play. Okay. Well, I am going to play Redoran Battle Spirit. And it hit my Hatchery Berserker. You know, if it hits Ash Piercer twice, Ash Piercer will trigger itself. I turn this into a 6-4. Or I could turn it into a 6-7. Or I could turn it into a 8-5. Oh, shoot, it's that card we were talking about earlier. Yeah, I Barrelzar's tinkering that. What do we got? You can keep that. And then I'm going to play... Clockwork City Pilgrim. I feel like we are way ahead. We're racing. We're doing fine. I'm a little bummed I can't Dagoth Dagger. Really? This is a thing you're doing? I mean, like, we could lose a race, actually. I guess I just slap the dagger on and play Hatchery Meddler.
Let's see if we can't reach an arrangement.
Wow. It's a combo. Okay. Doesn't swing, though. Grappling hook. So let's... Hatchery Meddler. Dagoth Dagger. Keep punching our opponent. Ash Piercer up to 4-5. 2 ways to trigger it next turn. This is actually kind of scary, right? It's a 5/5 that I'm just not bothering to oppose. So maybe we use Grappling Hook to kill it next turn. Alternatively, we just kill our opponent, right? Like, they're going to have to work to take care of our board. Wow. That works.
Don't care to wield
They drafted that. I guess if it's good anywhere, it's good in Arena. Weakness.
And now for a practice.
Into Aldrune Armsmaster. Wow. Alright, my opponent's getting it done. Decides to swing now. Ooh. Ooh. I'm sorry, man.
You've never understood.
Hand of Dagoth. Not going to bother to oppose. 11 on board. Grappling Hook makes this a lethal threat, and if anything gets cast into time and destroyed, it's this. Again, 2 ways to trigger Ash Piercer, a Spirit Knife. I think we're going to be A-okay.
I'm not here to hurt you.
Thornwall Terror. Restless Templar. Swings. Okay. Good old Grappling Hook Arena for lethal. You can come join the party, but you can't stay. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, let's rock and roll into our 7th game. We are 6-0 with Dagoth. Are we first picked that 5/3 Elite thing? I mean, it's done work, I guess, a little. Hand of Dagoth has been pretty good. Although it hasn't been... I don't think the life gain's ever been relevant on it. It's been good. It's been good. Yeah, rocking and rolling. So, what are we learning? What is Morrowind Arena about? It's about rallying. It's about a lack of removal and answers. Like, you saw us, like, initially really trying to draft something really aggressive, but still, like, highly picking, what was it? Reverberating Strike and Grappling Hook and stuff like that. Ash Piercer is a card in our deck that's actually done some work. Removal is at a premium. Getting the ring is at a premium too, I'm not going to lie. For expensive stuff, we were looking for high impact cards because Thorana's Lawman is the kind of card you can throw 5 creatures at in a really like aggressive draft deck. Tel'Vos Magister, we don't have one, but Tel'Vos Magister is the kind of card that like just wins games. Pick Tel'Vos Magister over almost everything because it is a 5/4 with ward. Like, the face ward is nice. It'll help you win races. But the 5/4 with ward for 6 is crazy good. Barrowslar's Tinkering is really good. It is, in a lot of cases, removal. And we have our next opponent, Stexus the Horator, knocking at our door. They're playing Crusader, and they have the ring. So if they got a good curve and they're really aggressive, we might be in trouble. We're keeping Clockwork City Pilgrim. In Magical Fantasyland, I use Ashlander Zealot to kill a 1 or 2 drop. Let's see what happens. I like Hatchery Meddler a lot. It's not the strongest card. It's very flexible. It can create pretty interesting combat states that you wouldn't expect otherwise. Put in work last game. I feel like it's never dead, right? Like, it can be, I mean, it can trigger on itself, right? So it's either a 5/3 or a 3/5 for 4 all the time. Neither one of those is terrible. A lot of times 3/5 will do some pretty good trading in Arena. Ashlander Zealot honestly is pretty bad. It's not good. I mean, if you rally onto it repeatedly, you know, awesome. But really, it's not good.
Training is over. It's time.
5th Legion Trainer. See, like, I can't even do anything about that. I will pass the turn. This is how we lose. A more aggressive deck curves out well, right? Like, Redoran Battlespear even on this, and I don't think I can win.
You can't defeat me.
The Warclaws.
Warclaw Mercenary. So their Warclaw Mercenary will trade with this. They'll get a rally.
I seek Sophocil's knowledge.
This is going to be a tough one. On turn 5, I can Hatchery Meddler this and then Ashlander Zealot it. Honestly, I might just Hatchery Meddler it next turn and offer the trade with my Hatchery Meddler. I mean, what I need is for the rest of their hand to just be crap. Just total crap. What am I looking to draw? Hand of Dagoth, Cradle Crush Giant, Skaven Pyromancer maybe could do some work. Twin Lamps Console. My opponent taking their sweet time. Nixon Fabricant maybe. I don't have a lot of good stuff here. Okay. Opponent does nothing. There's Hand of Dagoth.
Behold my brilliance.
So here we get some Hatchery Meddler value. And we curve into Hand of Dagoth. Opponent did not get a rally on this last turn. After... Yeah. They've only used the ring once, and that was to turn 1 play 5th Legion Trainer. So either their hand is really expensive, they thought they were going to get like a gotcha moment there. I don't know. I'm looking to play Hand of Dagoth, and I'm looking to just windmill it down and try to make some trades with it, to be honest, so I can get to the Thorana's Lawman part of the game. And hopefully my opponent tries to fight the law, and the law wins. What else do I want? Now I'm kind of interested. Well, I'm super into playing this as a 5/5 with guard in 2 turns. Restless Freebooter, then drawing an Ixon Fabricant could be pretty sweet.
The Warclaws.
Another Warclaw Mercenary.
The Red
Okay.
demand your death.
I ride like the wind.
Okay.
You can't defeat
Okay. Well, as it stands, Hand of Dagoth is not dying.
Have you come to
So Hand of Dagoth it is. And if they have to expend everything they have on board to kill it, like let's say swing, item, equip, swing in order to kill it, that's good for us, right?
The Red demand
Face.
your death.
No removal. No removal. Prophecy? Barrelzar's Tinkering. Tinkering is not what I want to do right now. Ravenous Hunger. Fighters Guild Hall. Okay. Oh, wow. So I can get Twin Lamps Console online with... What do I care most about? I don't care if they gain life. I do care about them having a 5-power creature, though, I guess. Say I just exalt this.
I seek Sothasil's knowledge. Shall help when we shape the world.
So if he has an item, this is not great for me, but it still, I think, represents a challenging trade for him. I think I'm going to live the dream and turn Nixox into an 8-drop next turn, by the way. Actually, a 9-drop. Because I'm 100% throwing away my Ashlander Zealot. My opponent had a really strong start, and their deck looks really aggressive, but... And this is part of how you succeed in Arena, right? You just got to be flexible. Now, that said, I could still lose this game. We're tied in life right now, so I'm not worried about Golden Saint, but Golden Saint would be a good step towards me losing the game. Right now, I just have tons more stuff. I have a Doggy Rot Mystic. And a Reachman Shaman. That should be game over. Yep. Nixox. Ashlander Zealot fighting nothing.
Tribunal's lackeys.
Barrelzar's Tinkering. 8-drop. Nah, it's not good enough. I want 9-drop. It is really good. It is really good, but I want a 9-drop. Hey, Red Brahmin. That'll do. That'll do.
Mysteries.
At this point, we're just cleaning things up. We're going to kill all his stuff. And then win the game. I assume. We're going to throw his Lawman into Exalted Dude.
For the father of mystery.
Surrender or die.
Do we play around Dawn's Wrath? So Skaven Pyromancer actually might keep my opponent in this game. We are at 37, but we have pretty commanding board. Ash Berserker. You know, equip an item to it. That's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. We have 20 damage on board. I mean, we could Hatchery Meddler there. Trying to make sure there's no way I can get lethal here by exalting that. I don't see a way to make that happen.
Surrender or die.
Guess I'll have to kill you.
They have no wit.
Yeah, I just like playing this guy. This is actually a card I thought was going to be a lot better than it turned out to be. I actually think it's a good card. I think it's a very powerful card, but it sees no constructed play whatsoever. By the way, stay tuned in the future because I'm going to make a video where I look back at my predictions, my crafting guide, which came out like 2 weeks, 3 weeks after Morrowind dropped. And I'm going to talk about how wrong or right I was. Opponent has 12 cards left in deck. We have 17. Corpus Disease. Oh, you got rid of my... Oh, no. Oh, it's in my graveyard. Wow. Wow, okay. Okay. I'm into this. I'm into this. What do we got, man? I mean, I still got lethal. All right. Nice effort, man. So that's Morrowinning in Morrowind versus Arena. Let's get our rewards. I think we've earned some rewards here. I try to play Arena every week. And I think everybody should. I think it makes you a better player of the game. And I think playing a lot of Arena makes you a much better deck builder, actually, because like I said earlier, it lets you see what people aren't putting in net decks that like you might want to play with, because you get to play 7 to 10 games with it. 7 to 9. I guess 9 is the most games you can play. All right, we got 3 packs. Let's open those up and wrap this one up. So, are we finally gonna get my God pack? Is that finally happening? No, it's a lock pack. All right, we got some Morrowind packs. Let's get a bunch of premium legendary cards. No. Well, we got premium Tilvani Oathman. All right. Last chance at a God pack. Didn't get there. Betty Netch. I'll take it. See you all on the ladder, guys. Or maybe in Arena.